Today we're going to talk about a plant you may or may not want in your garden. We'll be right back. Welcome to Cathy's Eclectic Garden, a garden in Zone 6A in Northwest Ohio. And today we're going to talk about red clover. I'm Cathy, and this is my garden. The red clover growing in my garden wasn't planted by me. So you're probably thinking, well, who planted it? Well, most likely one of the many field birds that are frequent in my garden during the early spring and into early summer. That would be grackles or starlings, an occasional crow, and any number of English sparrows, because they are in great abundance in my yard. Red clover is an herbaceous plant which is native to Europe, Western Asia, and Northwest Africa. It was naturalized in North and South America, and it was thought to have been brought here to Argentina and Chile over a century ago. But it's not really clear how it was introduced. They don't know how it got here. Depending upon the climate, red clover is a biennial or a short-lived perennial, and it prefers to grow on well-drained loamy soil and tolerates soil that's also not well-drained, so it will grow pretty much anywhere. It prefers a pH of 6.2 to 7, and it has an upright branching habit that forms dense patches or stands. Red clover can grow to a height of 12 to 36 inches. It has large, elongated, hairy leaves, and they also have a distinguishing inverted V on the top of them. These plants have hollow, hairy stems that are illustrated in this video clip. They're probably going to be kind of hard to see because they're so small. And they also have hollow branches as illustrated in the next video clip. The flower colors range from pink to lavender or red to purple. Red clover's allowed to flower in the spring, and it becomes an excellent pollinator plant for a wide range of pollinators, including bees, butterflies, and other insects. And it serves as an important forage plant for honeybees. You may have noticed in the video that the flowers appear to be either pink or a darker shade or a little different color. This is the same plant which was filmed on 2 different days. One day was cloudy and the other day was sunny, which changed the way the color of the flowers looked on the film. But I've also noticed that as they age, sometimes they can change color and get darker or lighter. Farmers here in Ohio use red clover as a cover crop. It's an excellent soil builder for nitrogen, and hence the main reason why it's recommended to be used as a cover crop. The pluses are it's very good subsoiler. It frees up the phosphorus and potassium, or the P and K, and fights soil compaction, as the tap roots are known to penetrate the soil as deep as 15 feet. That's a pretty long root. Red clover is also allelopathic and chokes out weeds, which is one of the reasons why it's recommended to farmers to plant red clover in their fields, because they can plant it in the off-season and it'll choke out all those weeds. Red clover is subject to bacterial and fungal diseases, including clover rot and other problems, including parasitic nematodes, viruses, aphids, and weevils. Almost said weasels. The allelopathic properties of red clover is one of 2 reasons I don't want this plant in my native plant garden. Allelopathic properties of some plants tend to slow down the growth and/or eventually kill off nearby plants. A good example of this is the juglone in walnut trees. Secondly, red clover is considered aggressive and will eventually take over an area of your garden if you let it go to seed. For my garden, I plan to err on the side of caution and eliminate red clover from my native plant garden. If you have any experience with red clover in your garden, please leave a comment below. I love getting comments on my videos. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.